Hello everyone, so this video is not actually a tutorial, it's more of a before and after somewhat, but it's pretty much self-explanatory, really easy to do. So I didn't do a tutorial, actually do it on camera the way I designed these. But I mentioned in the last video that I posted Monday that I was going to actually bling out the combs that I showed you in that video. And for those who didn't see that video, here's a video clip of the combs when I purchased them. The rhinestone combs that I have in my hair, which I'm going to show you another one that I have, which is, hold on a second. This one here, this is the same comb, it's just red. And they had these in my beauty supply store with the rhinestones already on them. And they had them on sale for 79 cents. Yes. But these was the only two that they had. This one and the one that I have in my hair now. This is like a lavender. So these were the only two that they had. So while I was in my beauty supply store, I decided to pick up some combs that was a little bit shorter in length. But they're plain. But I purchased these, and I'm going to bling these out myself, because you know, y'all already know I love blinging stuff out. But I wanted to do something a little bit different with these, which I'll do a video on it when I get ready to do it, whenever I get around to it. I just don't have the time right now. But these are the ones that I purchased, and it has 4 in them. And it has a turquoise, a purple, a red, and a black comb in it. And you can see that these are shorter than these. They're not as long, which is what I wanted. I wanted something that was different lengths. So this one is a little bit shorter. And I paid $1.39 for all 4 of these. And I also purchased another package that was $1. And it's 4 in here, and these are even shorter than these. So I thought these would look really cute if I decide to do an updo or something. And they're really short that I can kind of place them wherever I want to. Like I said, I'm going to add rhinestones on all of these myself. And I'll do a video on it when I do it. I'll try. And these were $1 at my beauty supply store. So yeah. So I purchased 2 sets of combs. One was, I would say, one was like medium size. There was 4 of them in there. It was a red, black, purple, and blue comb in there. And the other set was some little short combs that I purchased for $1. And there was 4 of those in there, and they was all the same length. All 4 of those were the same length. They were all black. So the first one I'm going to show you is this. Well, first let me show you the things that I used for the combs that I actually did. This was one of the things that I used. This was actually a headband, but I never wore it because the rhinestones kept popping off of it. And you can see that the rhinestones on this is really easy to come off. They pretty much is just stuck on the headband. You can see I can easily lift them off. So this is one of the things that I actually used on the combs that I did. I pulled some of these off and used it on there. The next thing that I used on some are these here. These are some little 3D roses for your nails actually. But I had so many of them that I decided to use them on one of the combs that I did. This is another 3D nail art flower. It's made out of some type of really hard plastic, somewhat. I thought it was glass at first, but it's not glass. It's like a really hard plastic. And I use these in a nail art design. I use some of those on there. Then I use free gifts to that. When I order rhinestones sometime online, they'll add a free gift in there, but I really don't have a need for these other than doing maybe nail art or something like that. So I decided to use some of these, the free gift rhinestones that they sent me as well. And another thing that I used was, this is something that I pulled off a shoe that I had. I purchased a shoe to bling out all over. And these actually came on there, but I didn't like it, so I ripped it off. And I kept them because they were blingy. And I decided to use those as well. So it's just randomly different things that I actually use. And plus the regular rhinestones that I already had for shoes. I used some of those on my nails. On the combs as well. So this is the first one that I'm going to show you. This comb is actually red, but since I already had a red comb, I decided to put pink on there at the top of it. And for some reason, the glue that I used made the square rhinestones look kind of glittery-like. I don't know if you can tell that on camera or not, but it changed the way these rhinestones look. You can see the way they look on the headband. It's not the same way that they look on the comb. But I was still okay with that because they're still glittery. So this is the first one that I did. And I'll show you a picture of it in my hair. Hopefully the pictures came out okay. And for the purple comb, I decided to just add some of these rhinestones across it. Pretty much. I just left it kind of somewhat plain, but I just added just the regular rhinestones across it. You can see how blingy it is. For the turquoise one or blue one, I decided to add those roses that I just showed you, and I added some turquoise rhinestones in between it. So this is the way it looks now. For the black comb that came in the set, which is actually, this is one of my favorite one actually. This is what I decided to do to it. I decided to add those multicolored rhinestones, and this flower is actually the flower that I mentioned a couple of weeks ago. I think I showed you some earrings that I had on. I told you it had a 3D flower with some multicolored rhinestones on it, and this is the earring actually. This flower that's here was actually right here on this earring, and I just popped it off and I added these rhinestones on it. So I kept the flower. I don't know what happened to the other one, but I kept one of them, and I decided to add it on the comb, and I just added some multicolored rhinestones down the comb, on the comb. And this is the way it looks. And for the two shorter combs that I had, it was 4 in the package, and I decided to do 2 of each, and I decided to do a pair with each one of those. So for the first pair, the first 2, I decided to add clear rhinestones on it. And I figured I'd get more use out of these, so I didn't want to put the colored rhinestones on. And the little flower, the little 3D flower that you see on the side. And I put it on opposite sides, so if I decided to pull my hair back on both sides and stick a comb on each side, that the flower will be on the right side when I stick it in, pretty much. So I just put it on opposite sides. Plus I can actually put them together like this and make one long comb, the flower, and be on each end also, if I decide to do it like that as well. The next set, I just decided to add crystal AB rhinestones on it. I added 20 SS at the top, and then the smaller ones I added the 12 SS. You can see how blingy those are, and I can pretty much use these anywhere. And I think I'm going to purchase some more of the smaller ones this size and add and do some more of those in different colors. Also, I purchased this clip in the store, and I figured it was flat. The way it was made, it's pretty much a flat surface, and I thought it would look really cute to add some rhinestones on top of it. And I think it'd be cute if you had a puff ball and you put it in the front of your puff ball. It'll really give it a lot of design, pretty much. So this is what the clip actually looked like before I did anything at all to it, and this is what it looks like afterwards. And the rhinestones on here is basically rhinestones, free gifts, like I said, once again, that were given to me that I didn't have really a purpose for because I didn't have enough of them to do anything with, pretty much. So I just decided to add them on this clip, and it worked out perfectly. And I really, really like the way that this came out a lot. Out of all of them, I want to say this is probably my favorite one. You can see it has a clip on the back of it. So if I decide to do a puff ball, this would look really cute at the top of it. So you'll probably see me do a puff ball and wear it soon, hopefully. Or you'll see me wear it eventually for sure. So that is basically it for everything, and I'll post some pictures at the end of this video and let me know which one you like the best. So that is basically it. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later, YouTube. Till then, take care.